Welcome, my dear friend. I'm so happy you're here. Maybe you've been feeling like money has been hard to come by, like no matter how hard you try, the flow just doesn't seem to come your way. Maybe you've been doubting yourself, wondering if you're doing something wrong, or if wealth and abundance were just meant for other people. I want you to take a deep breath with me. Right now, in this very moment, you are already worthy. You are already enough. You don't need to prove your worth. You don't need to beg the universe. All you need is a willingness to open your heart and gently shift your thinking. The universe is always listening, and it responds not to fear or struggle, but to belief and expectation. So I want you to gently let go of the pressure, let go of the fear. Just for a little while, let's explore a new way together. You see, abundance isn't something outside of us. It's something we grow inside of us. And your beautiful mind is the garden. The thoughts you think are the seeds. If we keep thinking thoughts of lack, we keep growing weeds that choke out the light. But when we choose new, loving, positive thoughts about wealth, we plant seeds that grow into beautiful experiences. You may not see the results overnight, but they will come. Every kind thought, every generous affirmation, every moment of gratitude, you are watering your abundance. That's why I want to remind you today, you are allowed to dream big. You are allowed to believe that $10 million, or even more, can be yours. Not because you're lucky or special in the way others are, but because you are connected to the same infinite source of good that flows through everything in this universe. Your thoughts send out signals, and those signals are powerful. When your thoughts begin to align with belief, trust, joy, and gratitude, the universe mirrors that right back to you. Say gently with me, I am open to receiving all the riches life has to offer. Let that settle into your heart. Repeat it again, not with desperation, but with softness and trust. I am open to receiving all the riches life has to offer. These aren't just words, they are instructions for your mind. When you say them with feeling, you are opening the doors to new possibilities. You're allowing new ideas, new people, new chances to reach you. Your life can look completely different a year from now, and it all begins with what you're willing to believe today. So please be kind to yourself. Your journey is unique, and it's okay if you've struggled. That's not your fault. But from this moment on, you are planting new seeds. You are becoming a magnet for prosperity. Keep saying it over and over. I am open to receiving all the riches life has to offer. The universe is listening, and it wants to bless you more than you've ever imagined. Many of the ideas we carry about money didn't start with us. They came from what we saw, what we heard, and what we absorbed as little children. Maybe you heard someone say that money doesn't grow on trees, or that rich people are greedy. Maybe you watched your parents struggle or argue about bills. All of these things sink deep into the subconscious, and without us knowing it, they start shaping how we feel about wealth. If you grew up hearing that wanting more was selfish, you might now feel guilty every time you desire something better. If your early experiences were full of financial stress, you might feel tense every time you check your bank account. These aren't flaws. These are just old recordings. But the beautiful truth is this: anything learned can be unlearned, and anything unlearned can be replaced with love. Your brain is powerful. It takes the things you repeat the most and builds highways of belief around them. If you tell yourself over and over again that you're bad with money, your brain takes that as a command. It wires itself to make that belief real. But when you start saying, "It is safe for me to release old stories about money," your brain starts listening. When you say, "I am learning to welcome wealth into my life," you're giving your mind new directions. You're training it to build new roads that lead to success, peace, and joy. This isn't about ignoring your past. It's about gently rewriting the script. You have the power to say, "This belief may have helped me once, but I don't need it anymore." You can choose new beliefs that match the life you want. So I invite you to reflect. What did I hear growing up about money? What did I see? What did I feel? Write it down if you can. Be honest. Be loving. And then once you've let those old thoughts out onto paper, thank them. They were trying to protect you. But now you're ready for something new. You are ready to step into a life of freedom, ease, and abundance. Say it with me. It is safe for me to release old stories about money. Again, with trust. It is safe for me to release old stories about money. Your mind will listen, your body will relax, and your whole energy will begin to shift. You are not your past. You are the powerful creator of your future, and your future is bright. Let this be the moment you begin to believe that. Let this be the moment you choose again. You are not stuck. You are just beginning. Everything in this world is made of energy, including your thoughts. Every single thought you think sends a signal out into the universe. It's like a radio wave, invisible but powerful, carrying your message. When you think thoughts like, "I never have enough," or "money is so hard to come by," you're sending out a signal of lack. And guess what? The universe, being so loving and responsive, mirrors that back to you. But when you begin to think thoughts of possibility, of ease, of wealth already on its way, you're changing your frequency. You're tuning into a different channel. And that channel brings you the things that match it. It's not magic, it's alignment. Your brain is like a magnet, and your thoughts are what charge it. Imagine for a moment that your thoughts are like golden lights shooting out from your head, reaching into the sky, calling back whatever matches their signal. If you send out thoughts of joy, belief, and trust, that's what comes back. If you send out fear and worry, those too return. But the best part is that you have a choice. You get to choose your thoughts, and with practice, your brain begins to change. This is something scientists call neuroplasticity. It means your brain can rewire itself. New thoughts, repeated with feeling, build new connections. So when you say, "My thoughts create my reality, and I choose thoughts of abundance," you're not just making a wish. You're giving your brain a new job. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to practice. Every time you catch yourself thinking something negative, gently interrupt it. Don't judge it. Just notice and choose again. Replace it with something soft, loving, and empowering. Say, "It's okay. I choose again. I choose abundance." Your brain will start to listen. It will start to change. And soon, that new way of thinking will feel natural. Say it again with me now. "My thoughts create my reality, and I choose thoughts of abundance." Let that affirmation sink into every part of you. Let it comfort you. Let it remind you that you are not helpless. You are the creator of your inner world, and your inner world shapes your outer life. You're not trying to force anything. You're learning how to align. You're remembering your power. You're connecting to the truth that everything you need is already within you. Your thoughts are the first step. And with loving, consistent practice, those thoughts become beliefs. Those beliefs become habits, and those habits shape a new reality. One where $10 million, or any amount you desire, is not only possible, it's already on its way. Keep speaking life into your thoughts. Keep choosing abundance. Your brain is listening, and the universe is responding. Every thought you think is like a message sent directly to your brain, and your brain listens carefully. It doesn't question whether what you're saying is good or bad, true or false. It simply accepts it and begins to create patterns around it. When you tell yourself, even quietly, that money is hard to get or that you don't deserve wealth, your brain believes you. It sends signals through your whole body that match those ideas. But here's the wonderful news. You can teach your brain something new. You can guide it gently and lovingly to send signals that welcome wealth, joy, and ease into your life. Your brain is not fixed. It's always changing, always ready to follow the path you give it. When you begin to speak to yourself with kindness and belief, you are rewiring those mental signals. You are turning on the pathways that lead to abundance. It starts with small, simple choices. The words you use when you talk about money. The way you react when you think about your future. Instead of saying, "I can't afford that," you can say, "I am learning to welcome more wealth every day." Instead of thinking, "That's impossible," you can whisper, "Everything is working out for me." These small shifts send powerful messages to your brain, and over time, your brain responds by making those thoughts your new normal. Say this softly to yourself: "Wealth is my natural state of being." Let those words feel comfortable on your tongue. Wealth is my natural state of being. You see, abundance isn't something you have to chase. It's something you allow. It's already around you, waiting for you to believe that you deserve it. And your brain is the key. Each time you choose a thought that feels expansive, hopeful, and rich, you are lighting up new parts of your mind that know how to find opportunities, ideas, and solutions. You're telling your whole system that it's safe to receive. One beautiful way to help this process is through mirror work. Stand in front of a mirror, look deeply into your own eyes, and say with love, "I am worthy of great wealth." At first, it might feel strange or even uncomfortable, but that's only because it's new. Keep going. Each day, repeat it with a little more confidence. Your brain will hear you. It will begin to believe you. And when your inner world believes in abundance, your outer world starts to reflect it. There's no need to force or rush. This is a gentle unfolding. With every kind word and every positive thought, you are building a foundation for lasting wealth. Trust in this process. Trust in yourself. You are designed for abundance, and your brain is ready to lead you there. Often we think of money as just numbers and transactions, but money is deeply connected to how we feel. If you carry feelings of fear, guilt, or shame about wealth, those emotions create blocks that make it harder for abundance to flow. Many people don't realize that emotional healing is also financial healing. When you release the heavy emotions tied to your past experiences with money, you open the door for prosperity to enter with ease. It's like clearing a path that was once cluttered with doubt and pain. The clearer your heart feels, the more freely abundance can move toward you. Take a quiet moment to ask yourself, how do I really feel about having a lot of money? Be honest and gentle. Do you feel nervous? Do you worry that people might judge you? Do you believe you have to work endlessly to deserve it? These feelings are not here to punish you. They are simply signals showing you where love and forgiveness are needed. When you notice a heavy emotion around money, don't push it away. Instead, breathe into it and say, I see you, and I choose to let you go. Speak kindly to those old feelings. They've been with you for a long time, but they don't have to stay. Now repeat this with me. I forgive myself and others for all past money mistakes. Let those words wash over you like a gentle wave. I forgive myself and others for all past money mistakes. Forgiveness is not about saying what happened was right. It's about freeing yourself from carrying the weight. When you forgive, you make space. Space for joy, space for peace, and space for wealth. Think of it like unclogging a pipe. When emotions like resentment, fear, or regret build up, they block the flow of good things. But when you release them, everything begins to move smoothly again. This is why emotional healing is such a powerful part of manifesting money. It's not just about thinking positive thoughts. It's about feeling light and open inside. When your heart feels safe and free, your whole energy changes. You become more receptive. You start to notice opportunities that were always there but hidden behind emotional fog. So take time each day to check in with your feelings. Place your hand on your heart and whisper, I am safe to receive. I am safe to be wealthy. Let that reassurance sink deep into your being. There is nothing wrong with wanting more. There is nothing wrong with being rich. You are allowed to thrive, and you are allowed to feel good while doing it. As you heal your emotions, you heal your relationship with abundance. And soon, you'll find that what once felt difficult now flows to you with grace. One of the most powerful things you can do to manifest wealth is to see yourself as already abundant. Your mind responds to the images and stories you tell it. If you keep seeing yourself as someone who struggles, your brain will continue to send signals that match that identity. But when you begin to picture yourself as a person who naturally attracts money, who feels comfortable and joyful with wealth, everything starts to shift. Your brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. It simply follows the pictures you give it. So why not give it a beautiful, abundant image to work with? Close your eyes and imagine the version of you who already has $10 million. Notice how this version of you stands, breathes, and smiles. There's a calm confidence, a sense of ease. This abundant you isn't stressed or worried. They know that wealth is a part of who they are. They make decisions from a place of trust, not fear. They feel grateful, generous, and secure. The more you connect with this image, the more your brain begins to accept it as truth. And once your brain accepts it, it starts to guide you toward actions, ideas, and opportunities that align with that identity. Say this with me. I embody the energy of wealth with grace and joy. Again, let it flow naturally. I embody the energy of wealth with grace and joy. This affirmation reminds your mind and body who you are becoming, or rather, who you already are beneath the layers of doubt. Each morning, take 5 minutes to sit quietly and visualize yourself living as this abundant version of you. Feel the emotions of freedom, happiness, and gratitude. Let those feelings fill your heart and radiate through your whole being. This simple practice tells your brain, this is who we are now. Over time, you'll notice subtle changes. You might start to carry yourself differently, speak with more confidence, or notice new ideas popping into your mind. This is the power of anchoring a new self-image. You are teaching your brain to recognize abundance as familiar and safe. And when something feels familiar, your mind welcomes it without resistance. So keep nurturing this vision. Treat it like a dear friend you visit every day. The more you connect with your abundant self, the more natural it becomes. And soon, you'll find that life begins to mirror that inner image, bringing you opportunities, connections, and financial blessings that match the energy you've cultivated within. Creating rituals that reflect your new beliefs is a powerful way to solidify the changes you're making in your life. Rituals are like promises to yourself, reinforcing the truth that you are worthy of abundance and success. The beautiful thing about rituals is that they don't have to be big or complicated. In fact, the simpler they are, the more effective they become, because they feel natural and easy to repeat. Think of your rituals as daily reminders that you are stepping into a life of wealth and ease. One simple ritual could be lighting a candle every time you check your bank account. As the light shines, remind yourself that your wealth is growing. Even if the number on the screen doesn't look exactly how you want it yet, trust that you are moving in the right direction. Every time you open that account, say softly, I am grateful for the money I have, and I am open to receiving more. This isn't about forcing a certain outcome. It's about shifting your energy. It's about feeling at peace with your current financial situation and trusting that the universe is always supporting you in the process. Another beautiful ritual is to write down a specific goal you want to achieve, something related to money or abundance, and then take an action step toward it each day. Even if it's a small step, like researching a new investment opportunity or setting up a savings account, this action tells your brain that you are serious about your goals. You are actively participating in the process of manifestation. And every time you take action, you strengthen your belief in your ability to create wealth. Affirm with me now, every small step I take aligns me with wealth. Say it again and feel the power of those words. Every small step I take aligns me with wealth. Each step, no matter how small, is a victory. And every victory brings you closer to your goal. These rituals, however simple, are powerful anchors for your mind. They give you something tangible to connect with your internal belief system. They help you feel aligned with the abundant version of yourself that you are creating. And the more you practice them, the more natural they will feel until they become a part of who you are. Keep nurturing these rituals with love, joy, and trust. They are the tools that will help you transform your financial reality. Gratitude is the most magnetic frequency you can tap into. It is the energy that attracts everything you want. Gratitude opens your heart and makes room for more to flow in. It's a simple yet profound practice, and it can be the difference between feeling stuck and feeling like the universe is working on your behalf. When you are grateful for what you already have, you signal to the universe that you are ready for more. You are saying, I appreciate everything I have, and I am open to receiving even more blessings. Take a moment right now to think about the money you already have in your life, whether it's a paycheck, savings, or even something you might not have thought of, like the value of your home or your health. Feel gratitude for all of it. Picture it in your mind and say, "Thank you, thank you, thank you for this money. Thank you for the wealth that is already flowing to me." And as you say these words, let your heart fill with warmth. Let yourself feel the joy of knowing that more is on its way. Gratitude isn't just about what you've already received. It's also about being thankful for what is still to come. Gratitude is the key that unlocks the door to abundance. Every day, take a moment to write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big, they just have to be real. The more you practice gratitude, the more the universe will mirror that back to you. Now, let's take a deep breath together. As we breathe in, let's think of everything we are grateful for. As we breathe out, let's release any worries or doubts about money. Release the fear that has been holding you back. Let it go, and let the space be filled with abundance. You don't have to try to control how money will come to you. All you need to do is align yourself with the energy of gratitude and trust that the universe will bring it to you in the perfect way at the perfect time. Keep saying these words to yourself. I am so grateful for the wealth already flowing to me. Repeat it as many times as you need, and let it anchor you into the present moment. The more you practice gratitude, the more your reality will shift to match it. One of the most important aspects of manifesting money is trusting the timing of the universe. It's easy to feel like things are not happening fast enough or that you are doing something wrong. But I want you to know that everything is unfolding perfectly. Just like a flower blooms in its own time, so too does your abundance. It's okay if things haven't manifested yet. It doesn't mean they won't. It just means that the universe is working behind the scenes, aligning everything in your favor. Trust the process. Trust that what you are doing now, shifting your thoughts, healing your emotions, taking inspired action, is bringing you closer to your goal. If you ever find yourself feeling anxious or impatient, take a moment to remind yourself, I trust that the universe is always guiding me toward my highest good. Say it with me now. I trust that the universe is always guiding me toward my highest good. When you trust, you release the need to control every step. You allow the flow of abundance to reach you in the perfect way, at the perfect time. And when that happens, you will look back and see that everything fell into place beautifully. Don't rush, don't worry. Just continue to take inspired action, align yourself with abundance, and trust the timing. The universe is always supporting you. As you continue on this journey, remember that you are a powerful creator. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions are all aligned to bring you the wealth you desire. The path may not always be straight, but every step you take is leading you toward your goal. Keep affirming the truth that wealth is your natural state. Keep practicing gratitude, forgiveness, and trust. And always remember, you are worthy of the wealth that is coming to you. You are worthy of abundance, success, and all the good things life has to offer. Say this final affirmation with me and feel its power. I am ready. I am worthy. I am aligned. $10 million is already on its way to me. Let that affirmation settle into your being. Let it anchor you in the knowing that your dreams are already on their way. Trust the process. You are creating the life you've always wanted, and it's all unfolding perfectly. Keep believing, keep trusting, and know that abundance is yours to receive.